Hi, I'm Austin, and I've got beef with handshakes.
And not the jerky kind.
Jerky kind referring to the beef, not the handshakes, although fat handshakes are just as scary. You go to shake their hands, and they eat your hand! Ah!
It's like a suction cup.
It's like a suction cup. I don't know how that references to anything I just said.
Because, like, when you go to shake their hands, it's
just
go on.
Okay, I got you. Anyway, I gotta say, I really have no idea what to expect when you go into a handshake, at all anymore. Typically, the typical response to a handshake is, Nathan. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, and that's wonderful. That's great. But nowadays, we've got crap like this. And it's great if you know what the hell they're talking about.
Because, see, some people, it's like they're in some secret handshake club. And no one else is a part of it.
No one else is a part of it.
Like you, me, we're not a part of it.
No.
So, when you go to shake some guy's hand, you want to be like, hold on just a second. What are you going for here?
Let me check my secret handshake club guide to learn this handshake.
Can I get one of those?
The Superman Flying V handshake. Very sexual.
I'm gonna pass on that one.
Ah.
And so, see, it's people like that you have to be aware of. And, I really wish they would just go in for a normal handshake. But no. Instead, you get people that go for, you think they're going in for a high five, but instead they're going for a fist pump. So you get something like... And it doesn't make sense, and sometimes
it doesn't make
it's
sense.
painful.
It just makes it look like, what does that look like?
Kind of like a turkey. Or
dum, dum, dum.
maybe that's how you do it. They go, and you
Yeah.
have to be like,
yeah, exactly. Yeah. And that's another thing too, is that I'm not racist, I don't try to be, but my homies sometimes have some funky.
You have homies?
I wish I had homies. If I had homies, they would have cool handshakes. But I wouldn't know them, because then I wouldn't have anything to video blog about,
Or me. You wouldn't know me if you had homies.
I wouldn't hang out with the white guy next to me.
But, that leads us to, how you were talking about how they have their secret guidebook.
Uh-huh.
Well, what it's really a part of is the Secret Handshake Society of America, which is also known as Sasha, which is that hot Russian girl you thought you were talking with online. Yeah, that's not a hot Russian girl. That's actually a fat, ugly stalker guy in Poland.
Sorry to disappoint.
It's too bad. Anyway, but, you also get, we were talking about this a little bit earlier, you also get the bro hugs.
The bro hugs.
And sometimes, they can be cool. I'm sorry.
I can't.
I'm sorry. This is why you don't do this. Sorry about that brief interruption. He had a little fall. Don't bro hug that never ends well.
It's painful. And there's also those people that hold the bro hug a little too long. Oh man, I missed you. It's so good to see you. I ain't never letting go now, Nathan. Oh my gosh. Oh. Ah.
And see, those are the kind of things that you really want to avoid, because for me, for example, as you saw, it was a bloody terrifying experience.
Right.
But I don't know how that was for you.
It just depends. Anyway, there's also the old people. You go up to an old person for a handshake, and they'll hold it way too long.
Yeah, you get the, oh, how are you doing there, Sonny? How's your weekend?
Help me! Help!
You need to work out more!
Ow! And then you end up with dents around your hand. That's why you don't work in old people's homes, because then your hand just
looks like an old person's and falls off. And one other one that we can think of at the moment is the pastor handshake.
That pastor handshake. Now, I don't know how many of you go to church or whatever, but it's scary, man. Every single pastor does it. Faux shiz.
Is your favorite word?
It is my favorite word. So, the pastor's handshake goes something like this.
It lures you in. Oh, how are you doing?
I'm good, Father.
It's great to see you here. It's been such a long time
Just
since
because
I've
I haven't
seen
been to confessional in a while, Father.
It's okay, brother. It's okay, brother. Feel the spirit. So as you can tell, that's typically not a reaction or something I would do because, you know, I stand out like a grain of white rice on black beans.
So anyway, in conclusion to our handshake video, it would be better for all of us just to go in for the normal
Nice to meet you.
handshake. It would be better for all of us. Just trust me on this, okay?
I'm tired of getting wounded. And
I'm tired of getting wounded.
and
So,
hurt
in
mentally.
conclusion, stay in school, don't do drugs, and
And
wear a cape.